Hey everyone, let me show you a quick way to find out, and this is pretty exciting for those who are involved or who have been enlisted in one of these monitoring operations that hopefully are going to be ending very soon. Let me show you how you can see who's actually monitoring you. So open up your photographs in Google, your Google photographs, okay? And what's going to happen is you're going to see a map. Okay, here's an example. Like, here's my Google Photos, okay? All of those colors you see right there are the locations of where my device, or somebody has logged into my device as me, has viewed my photographs. Now, I have never been invited to any of my neighbors' homes. I don't hang out in front of their houses. I don't park in their driveways. There's no activity of my physical life with my phone being at my neighbors. So my point is that when you look at my map, I'm 1318 Chester Point right there. Okay, that's my house with the little round thing in the backyard. So anything outside of my proximity is who has been, or some of the people who've been illegally accessing my personal private media, social media accounts, email accounts. So here we go. Here's a way we can prove it. And again, this isn't just one time. This is, as you can see, hundreds, thousands of times. So I know by looking at this map, I can specifically target myself and say confidently and legally that the individuals in my neighborhood who have been illegally accessing my private photographs are 1314 Chester Point Drive, 1310 Chester Point Drive, 1303 Chester Point Drive, 1311 Chester Point, 1319 Chester Point, 1315 and 1314 Chester Point, 1323 Chester Point, 1331 Chester Point, 1326 Chester Point, 1322 Chester Point, 1307 Castle Mist, 1305 Castle Mist, 1311, 1315 Castle Mist, 1342 Chester Point. We got more, hold on. 1315 Copperleaf Drive. We have 1303 Copperleaf Drive. We have 31203 Copperleaf Drive. We also have, see how you can see all over, anywhere there's a little dot, you can see what's going on, who is doing this. Now, what's even more interesting is if you click on the little, let me show you what happens if you actually touch one of the dots. It will show you the date and the pictures that were viewed at that location. So here, for example, see that circle right there in the middle of the screen? That's the photograph that this person who lives at 1326 Chester Point Drive, that's the photograph they looked at. And the date they looked at that photograph was October the 5th of 2024. What a cool way we can find and see who around you is doing things they are not supposed to be doing. And who gave them, this is what we're going to find out. Somebody gave these people authority to do this. Somebody is passing out your private personal password. So these individuals will do this and will monitor and go through your personal data. But somebody has given these people this illegal authority to do it. And that's what we need to get down to the bottom of. These people are either being paid to do this, or they have been blackmailed and they're being forced to do this. It's either one or the other. But to find out who gave your password and why do these people, what have they been told to make them feel like that they're never going to get in trouble doing this to you, and to make them continue to keep doing this to you because someone's letting them, or someone is badly informing them that what they're doing is okay and that they're never going to get in trouble for this. So my point is, these people will never stop. And they have never stopped so far, because so far in history, these kind of operations are never stopped because we don't have, or there hasn't been the right kind of law enforcement that are willing and are interested in making this stop until now in 2025. In 2025 today, we have that now. Thank you, Lord Jesus. We have Trump, we have Tulsi Gabbard, we have Kash Patel, and a whole team behind each of those individuals who now in 2025 is going to make this stuff stop.